I dispose of all my energy, share it with you all. Donald Trump, Kamala Harris, Kamala. I am brainwashed by it. I don't know why I'm saying it over and over again. America, America. Hello, everybody. This is the Duchess in America. The world is watching the United States of America. I took myself out of the public eye to give the chance to the politicians to do their work. I am going to make a comeback. I have to relaunch my comeback into the world like I had never done before. I got to work on my goal to become a politician in America. Donald Trump to the right, Kamala Harris to the left. I am the Duchess who cannot get into politics anymore. So now I have to go back to cooking, launching myself like I had never done before. This is my comeback, the comeback of the Duchess from the comeback that never happened. Everything is done. Prince Harry went to the United Nations, to NATO in Europe somewhere. I think it was Bruxelles. He appeared in front of all the leaders of the world talking about his Invictus Games, which seems like a wonderful and fair charity when done correctly. But the way that it's become lately, let's just admit it, it's about the Duchess's fashion show. Have you seen some of the short shorts, the mini dresses, a disheveled look while going to promote the Invictus Games, going to Canada, on the mountains, Germany. I promoted my fashion style, disheveled, ripped jeans, white shirt. I am the cool girl from America. I want to hug everybody. Are you going to criticize Prince William for all the hugging he is doing? Have you seen his documentary, Let's End Homelessness, with Prince William? As if the prince, the future king of the United Kingdom, has anything to say about homelessness. He lives in all these palaces. You're gonna give me that privileged prince to do a documentary about homeless people. The hugging that he does in the documentary, have you watched it? I've seen just a little bit of clips. I don't have time to watch a full documentary of Prince William talking about homelessness, showing me how many years ago he went on the streets to feel and experience what it's like to be homeless. His whole security was surrounding him. What kind of an experience are you going to have? You know what Al Pacino said one time at the actor studio? Oh, I shouldn't mention actor studio. I'm not allowed to mention the actor studio. So I won't. I'm taking it back. But you know what Al Pacino said somewhere? We got to see your blood flowing as an actor. You got to live that character. You got to breathe it. You got to see it. You got to smell it. Take it on. It's you that gives life to the character by experiencing those scenarios, which might happen to be fictional. The way you live those scenarios has to be real. I am not even a politician. I cannot even think about becoming one as I used to think before. In America, Donald Trump and Kamala Harris. Why am I pronouncing Kamala? Kamala. I have been brainwashed by Donald Trump to call her Kamala. Is it more fun to call her Kamala than Kamala? Of course it is. It's about having fun. That's what we do as actors. My most important role before that of a duchess, before that of a mother, is that of an actress. As you know, my comeback. Have you seen me anywhere? Have you seen me with Prince William in South Africa? Yes, he did go to South Africa, shown to be playing rugby. I am sure he got some rugby lessons from Mike Tyndall before he went to South Africa to play rugby with those children in support of the environment for the week of Earthshot. He is wearing his beard so much better than before. I believe that he let it grow. He's fixing it. He's keeping it organized, kempt. I did not know the word before. Kempt. I would think it was kept. It's kempt. Did you know that? I didn't know. So thank you everybody for letting me learn, become better as a character. You can only be as interesting as your character. Public character is not going to be staying on for a long time if you do not support it by your inner character. Do you have character? Do you remember? Do you see me? Now you see me. Do you see me? The reel for my cooking show, those veils over the camera to give that hiding appearance of the Duchess. This time, I'm not using the cameras. I'm hiding behind the cameras. I am completely out of the public eye. I'm not appearing with Prince Harry. Did you see me? Did you see me? Look for me. I do not see me. Have you seen me with Prince Harry in front of NATO? He appeared from the mansion in Montecito. Did you see me sneak myself into his background? No, I staged the background, put this beautiful picture from our wedding. Yes, we are doing well together. There's no divorce, there's no separation, move on. And then to hear my half brother, Thomas Markle, with Kevin O'Sullivan from the talk show in England. Thomas Jr. Markle appeared to reveal some other information about my relationship with my father. I supposedly said to my father, if you want to come to the wedding, dear father, you will have to disown my half brother and sister, Thomas and Samantha. And then you will come to the wedding of the royal daughter. Earn your place at the wedding. You're not George Clooney. You're not Oprah. You're not all the stars that I've invited to put myself on the same level. It doesn't matter how much I try, I'm not able to get there. That's why I'm going to make a comeback. Work must happen before you can succeed. That just occurred to me. I've not done any work my entire life. The little work that I've done got me to where I wanted to go, and then I let it go. The little work that I've done brought me to the prince, but then I stopped doing the work. And then I thought to myself the other day, I must stop myself from appearing in front of the photographers, calling the paparazzi to come and follow me around. That doesn't seem to work. Then I said, let me come up with a new approach. Disappear, taking time away from the spotlight, taking time away from the public's eye, leaving the eyes of the world on America, which is the most important right now. I will hide behind the Montecito walls so I can make my comeback to the public, to America, to the world after the election of Donald Trump. Who will become president in America? So I said, you know what, Prince? You go in front of NATO, portray yourself as a leader, and ask for money for the Invictus Games so I can buy myself some more couture to look disheveled when I appear as I do my comeback. Knowing what I'm doing this time. This time I know what I'm doing, everybody. I did not know what I was doing for the longest time. I just wish that I would have realized it much sooner rather than take so many years of meandering and going from one place to another without achieving anything at all. Now I know work is required to make a comeback, give you results. Why didn't anybody tell me that before? There's a saying, if you do the same thing over and over again and expect different results, that means that you are a little bit cuckoo. That's why I've decided I'm going to take a step back, not even one step. I'm going to take many steps back, all the way behind the walls of Montecito. Ouch. I hurt my neck a little bit. I hope I didn't give myself muscle spasm. Come back. To come back, it means that you come back from something that already was a success. Big. The first comeback. To come back from something, it means you're coming back from the first come back. There's no comeback to come back from. So I have to just disappear for a while and make people forget about me, reappear as if I've never failed the way that I have failed. King Charles doesn't want to take our phone calls. You have a son. Your son is trying so hard to call you. I don't want to call my father. My father is not a king. My father is living in Mexico somewhere. I gave him the ultimatum. Do you want to come to the wedding back then? Then you have to disown your son and daughter. My half DNA. Half DNA doesn't count as full DNA. Half sister, half brother. Nobody cares, to be honest. They do not have the same mother. Doria. I don't know why. Some people call her Doria. Don Lemon. Lemon? Lemon, journalist. They used to work for CNN and then he got fired and then he got rehired. He had a comeback from a comeback. People on the Fox News call him Don Lemon. People from CNN call him Don Lemon. Why the difference in pronunciation? Do you have an idea? Because I do not. Do you? Let me know in your comments below that you never make. I would appreciate it so much if you gave me 5,000 subscribers. And then I will leave you alone. For now, let's just focus. Have you seen Prince William? His documentary that was shown, I don't know exactly where because I did not have a chance to watch. As I told you, I'm doing so much work so I can come back with something that's going to be a success. Leave American Riviera Orchard to the side. I don't want to hear anybody say, can I buy something off of that site? Is there any towels or any linens or cutlery that I could buy? Of course, there's none. There's nothing on it. Don't focus on the same. Let's end it. Let's end homelessness with Prince William. As if the privileged prince, future king of the United Kingdom, knows what it means to be a homeless or can even identify with anybody who's gone through such a difficult ordeal. I am afraid that I have to say it. He seems very authentic. He seems very genuine. Due to his royalness, due to his privilege, he's able to draw attention. He's able to work with experts. He's able to do the work and ask the questions of what can we do to stop it. He's not saying that he's stopping it himself. There's people around him. There's organizations that he is using for expertise in how to do it. It's got to be somebody who is not homeless to bring attention to the charity. His mother, late Princess Diana, she introduced them. Most of the pictures, from what I'm gathering in the documentary, are pictures of Prince William as a young boy, as a young prince with his mother. They even showed Prince Harry. That's very genuine that he did that. You cannot take Prince Harry out of it just because there's a rift between the brothers, the pushing and the falling into the dog bowl and the color breaking and all of that, which is only human. It's not the end of the world. King Charles should open his arms. Dear father-in-law, King Charles, your darling boy is suffering because his life is not going anywhere. So he would love very much if you could just accept a phone call. He doesn't even want security when coming to England. We will bring our children. I know we're using them to get the security. We're not going to ask for that anymore. Do you remember how you walked me down the aisle for my wedding? You were so kind and nice to my mother, Doria. My poor father, I feel kind of sorry for him. I never related to the half DNA. Of course, we spent Christmas together and Thanksgivings and all of that. You cannot choose your family members, can you? That's why I choose friends like George Clooney and Oprah and Gail King, Tyler Perry, who's going to have an event, by the way. We were invited. I am so talented, Tyler Perry. Let's have fun. Let's enjoy. Let's not take ourselves so seriously. Can you introduce me, maybe? Can you introduce me, Prince William, to Kate Blanchett? I think she's a marvelous actress. I know you have her in your company all the time. Now that you have the full beard and it's much more kempt, new word I learned. I love it. The only thing that I would suggest, since you took the beard from your younger spare prince, Harry, I was the one to let him know that he must grow it so he doesn't look so much younger than his Duchess in the moments that we got together. We're in love and did the engagement and went to Africa. I know you proposed to Princess Catherine in Africa. Yes, it was Prince William because you got married to Princess Catherine so many more years ago. Then Prince Harry got married to me. Of course, of course. I think your head on top, you have fuzz. Fuzz? You have fuzz. Tell Princess Catherine to shave it off. People who are bald, shave the fuzz off. The rest of it, keep it really, really short. This is from an acting perspective. If you look in some lights, I can see the fuzz and it's taken away from your looking gorgeous. That's all I have, cameras. That's what I do. I'm an actress. I know you and Princess Catherine were fans of the show Suits. Reluctant, together with Princess Catherine, to meet me. I think you were a little bit jealous, both of you were, that I was an actress and you had seen me on the show. You were fans of it. Prince Harry ran to me and let me know that you were. They are so jealous of you. They are fans of the show Suits. Why do I have dimples right here? Somebody asked me that question before. They are in a very difficult spot for dimples to form. I do not know why that is happening to me. It happens when I attempt to do a British accent. I wish I with that. I just could you imagine if this was the language that we all spoke? Wouldn't it be so much more unifying? Everything would be so much simpler to just have one language, gibberish, that everybody spoke. Hello, I'm back at Tabash. Agalaba, Dalajlaba, Galagalagaba, America. Galagabishkina, Galaja Duchess. Agalabagalagaba, Dalajaba, Galaba, Bagaba, Laugidaba, Prince Harry. What was I saying? The whole time I was actually giving you the introduction to my episode, but I did it in gibberish. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Mwah, mwah, mwah.